Oh, yeah, it's your boy Livewire, and I'm back in the motherfucking building. This is Fuck the Bullshit Podcast, and I'm on with my bro, Mike. What's good?
Gang, nigga.
So before we get into the main topic today, I want to talk about a couple little side shit that's going on. Let's start talking about this PlayStation Boost mode on the fucking PS4 Pro that's supposed to be coming out in an update. What you think about this shit? Is it a big deal?
Yeah, it's a big deal because it wasn't out of the box. You know, nobody likes add-ons to the box. No, I'm just fucking around. To be honest, I don't even know enough about it. I was so confused when somebody was trying to explain it to me. The guy was like, "Oh, it just boosts." The saying is like, say you have a game that's supposed to be running natively FPS or 60 FPS, because that's locked down by the developers. What they do is the system boost will lock that frame rate in, so there's no frame rate dips. From some, I guess they find out like almost every game has like some type of frame dips on the consoles. I forget the name of the site. What's that site that be?
Digital Foundry. Digital Foundry.
I was about to say Nioh, but yeah, you're right. It's Digital Foundry. That's with numbers. Which my thing is, I don't give a damn about the numbers if I can't see the number. If I can't see or feel the power that's coming out of the system, that shit really don't mean nothing to me. And to be honest, the boost add-on, it's like, all right, that's cool. It's kind of like, it's like if you had a car and you're supposed to be getting like miles to the gallon, but really you're only getting 6. So now they got this new boost mode to the gallon, but it's like, yo, you sold me on the car by saying it gets 15 to the gallon already. So you pretty much just lied. But this is what we're dealing. This ain't nothing new. PlayStation, listen, Sony been lying for a long time. Sony been lying since the Dreamcast was premiered. They said, oh shit, we got a PlayStation 2 coming. PlayStation 2 wasn't even drawn up on a piece of paper. We came to E3, they were showing graphics that the PS2 supposedly could produce. I'm like, yeah, they could produce those graphics in the FMV sequence. No,
yeah.
I don't even think we got them graphics yet. That was the biggest. I remember sitting back and watching it and like, yo, they're lying. Niggas said, how you gonna say they're lying? I said, dog, because movies don't even look that good yet. Like, we don't even have, 3-dimensional movies that look that good. Like, I think
at that time, maybe obviously now they do, but at that time,
I think the shit was looking better than what was that movie that came out that year?
Toy Story?
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
I mean, it definitely looked more realistic than Toy Story. Toy Story was like 90. I want to say 97 or something like that. 95 probably. Actually, no. Yeah, I think it was more like 95.
Like to me, the boost mode. The thing about boost mode is a lot of people get mixed up. One, Xbox already has something similar to it implemented. Now it's not on the same power set, because what you're looking at is you have the Xbox One S. It has a minor boost. I mean, because the Xbox One S is only slightly more powerful than the fucking Xbox One. So there isn't going to be a huge jump from the S to the One. From the One, yeah. It's just not. Whereas on the PS4 and the PS4 Pro, yes, you're going to have a bigger jump because you have a way more powerful console. It is what it is. But the thing that I found funny about everybody hyping up the boost mode is they're like hyping up the boost mode, talking about, well, Xbox needs to do this for the Scorpio when Xbox already did this for the fucking S. It's like, what the fuck? Like y'all are late as hell to the party. Where the fuck have you been? That's the shit that I find fucking ridiculous.
They all fucked up over there.
I mean, that shit. All right. I mean, right now I've been playing Resident Evil in on my PC, right? So I have my frame rate on variable, but my visuals are locked, similar to what most PlayStation games are. Most PlayStation games, their resolution is fucking locked at 1080p, and their fucking frame rate is like, yeah, it's whatever the fuck. So, because Sony was all about that 1080p, unless it came to Call of Duty or some competitive shooter that they had to lock at like 60 FPS. But other than that, they didn't really fucking make that a priority. So, now, games are going to get a boost similar to the way I get on my PC when I, certain parts in the game I'm playing, I see better performances. And the other thing about it with PC is like, I don't know if you know, like, do you play on your PC? You use your PC at all? Huh?
I don't do nothing on my PC except I got an app. I don't do nothing for music on my PC.
Oh, okay, because I noticed when I play on my PC that certain games and during certain parts of games, it just like the computer has to work harder for whatever reason. And sometimes I notice that whatever app you're on, it doesn't like earlier I was trying to play Resident Evil, but I had like fucking Photoshop and all these other shit. They weren't open like in the background big, but they were like minimized. But like typically that shit, even sometimes when that shit's not even on, that shit's still fucking slowing down the game I'm playing on PC. I noticed that it has a lot of fluctuations in that shit.
You ain't no fucking easy pass? That's some bullshit.
What, you ain't got no easy pass?
Y'all niggas tripping. And if you think I'm about to pay some cash, oh no. I don't pay no cash, man. And I ain't got no cash to pay. So
oh man. You about to drive through it? Drive through it.
Hell yeah, I'm about to drive through this motherfucker. You hear me gassing my shit? Nah, damn, it's a fucking chick in the booth and shit. I can't even drive. Let me go talk to this girl, see what she's talking about. She about to say some shit that I don't want to hear.
But like I said, man, it's the boost mode is cool and it's needed for what it is. I mean, because to me it makes a lot of sense for the fact that PlayStation just needs it for all those older games. That's what the main thing is.
Oh no, yeah. All right, thanks.
You didn't see the sign?
Nah, they ain't got no sign up there. Yo, I just went through like a Canadian border.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You all right? So yeah, if you go through,
I feel like the sixth guy now. I just drove through Canada, nigga. I ran through Canada.
Wait, hold up. They ain't make y'all. They ain't looking your truck and shit.
Nah, he was looking at my shit like he was like pressing buttons when I drove off.
Oh, you crazy. I'm about to say they don't. Well, maybe it depends on. I don't know.
Nah, because I looked and said something about it's like Canadian something. Because a lot of shipments I do sometimes. Yeah, it's super close, but I never really go through the border, so I don't know if I just went through. I don't know.
Nah, if you went through the Canadian border, you'll know, because.
Nah, yeah, you would know.
Yeah, because they'll pull you over and they be making you wait for an hour and a half, fucking going through your shit, trying to make sure that you ain't got shit. So.
Yeah, it's notoriously hard to get in Canada or out of Canada.
That's just like that time I was about to get beat for that coke in the car. Good thing I tossed that bitch out.
They would have liked you. Yeah, you
But yeah, man, it's I'm looking at the boost mode and I'm thinking, all right, that's dope. And I don't have no issues with it. I just find it funny how people were just kind of like trying to shit on the Scorpio like it didn't already do this shit. Like that shit I found real funny. He was like, "Oh, take heed, Microsoft. Y'all got to do the same thing." Like, bitch, they've been talking about this shit since fucking UWP was announced. That's the funny part. Like, they've been talking about fucking their upgrade since UWP announced. Actually, you know what? Hold up. I think they also got this other shit called game mode. I remember hearing about it.
I heard about that shit a minute ago. I know that. I think when they first started talking about it, they were like, "Oh, it's not gonna happen with your
now what else?
The games you have before. Well, I don't know. I gotta see how this thing is set up because it's saying, okay, the games that you get on the Pro and the Scorpio are the same games you would buy on the regular current gen system, right? The one in the PS4. Okay, I get it. But what they're saying is Scorpio or the Pro is going to lock the frame rate in. But then...
Wait, say that again?
Like,
yeah.
No, so they're saying like when you... Okay, the same game that you have, right, or the Scorpio, they're saying that when you buy the Pro or the Scorpio and you play the game, I guess, you know, the Pro with the boost mode and the Scorpio just being the Scorpio, it's going to lock the frame rate at 60 or 30 or whatever the developers intended the frame rate to be.
Mm-hmm.
My issue is, okay, then what the fuck is the purpose of like having a new system? I thought that's what it was supposed to be doing. Shit. I mean, my thing is, okay, it locks the game in.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute. What about the graphics? Like, I'm confused. Like, because they're saying that it's the same game. It's not like a PS4 Pro version of this game. When you put that into your PS4, it's supposed to upgrade it to 4K and all that. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. So what is the purpose of this boost mode? I understand if that was something for like that you have on your system. Or Xbox 360 games, because I'm confused. My thing is like, once you buy this new system, obviously you're gonna upgrade it. So, like, what you was just gonna play the game normal?
Yeah, I think this is only for.
Oh yeah, it's a bunch of talk. That's all this shit is. It's a bunch of rigmarole, just trying to get you to talk about shit. But what they don't understand is the more you're talking about it, the more stupid it sounds, and the more you realize, like, wait a minute. Car didn't come with tires before. It's like, what? This is some stupid shit. It's like, yo, this time with these tires, they're good in the snow. It's like,
yeah.
Yo.
Well, I mean, like PlayStation's API is, from what I'm told, is and a couple of articles I read, is basically anything they do with, you know, their games, it has to be programmed or patched for it to be implemented, unlike Microsoft's API, which scales to the hardware that's you know, and what's available to the hardware. So like anytime, like, so PS5 could come out, right? Say if all right, so you got a what's that? Horizon Zero Dawn launches next month, right? And they have a 4K checkerboard, you know, whatever, and I think its frame rate is like 30, or maybe it's unlocked. But say if PS5 came out, they would have to patch it in for that game to reach a 4K 60 when that PS5 comes out. Versus Xbox, as long as the game was already open to be, you know, it already had dynamic resolution and it had an unlocked frame rate, that automatically, once you play on that new console, then it goes to whatever the max settings are for those two things. You know, you'll have the highest res and the highest frame rate.
What I was under the impression was that the boost mode does that already, and the patch was to take it off of, like, I guess whatever frame rate they had it locked on to. Understand the Pro, like, okay, say it was a 30 FPS, and when you put it on the boost mode, it boosts it to like a constant 30. But if the developers wanted to, they could go patch it and then turn it into 60. It wasn't already unlocked. I didn't know that they had to do the patch just to get the shit to upgrade. I didn't know that. All right, well, that's fucked up. That sounds kind of fucked up.
I mean, look,
Xbox is like an emulator. Well, the Scorpio would be like an emulator, so it's boosting the graphics, making everything smooth. That's cool. That's what we want in the system. I think the bigger issue is that all the big PlayStation users, they just found out PlayStation could hook hard drives up to PS4 now, which it's crazy because to me, I just found out that I do that because I've been doing that since my 360. So I thought it was something that they could do for a long time. Obviously, they fucked up with that. They behind just like they was with the whole voice chat setting. And now that's cool. They're not going to catch up hardware-wise. I just want to be 100% with you guys, all you listeners listening right now. Sony, this is just being 100%. I'm going off the specs, just like a Sony, guy would, or a Nintendo guy would, or an Xbox guy would, or a PC guy would. I'm going off of the specs. This is not off of anything I've seen visually. Off of the specs that we are seeing is more powerful than the PlayStation. That's the facts. That's it. Now this boost mode, it's not a hardware update. That means that the GPUs and the hard drives and all that other stuff on the inside of the system is going to remain the same.
Yeah,
it might give a little.
Look, the boost mode don't really do much, to be honest. It just makes a PlayStation 4 game run the way it was supposed to. That's all it does. Literally, that's all it does. It doesn't do any more.
To be honest, I think both of these systems are the systems we should have got.
Yeah.
Like in, what is that, 2013?
I would say these are the systems we expected to get. I would say that.
Yeah. That remember, like when the Nintendo came out, you had the Nintendo, and that was it. The Nintendo lasted you for about a good 7 years.
Because you know what?
The next Nintendo came out.
Because think about this: when Xbox Scorpio launches, this is when we're gonna get games that have cloud computing and all that shit with the Crackdown. Because a lot of people, they said when they came into this generation, they were like, "Oh, I thought I was gonna play a game and I'd be able to go like play GTA and go into all the buildings in the fucking city and do all this."
Yeah, I said the same thing.
And you're not able to. You're really just playing the same games, just they look better. That's the only real difference that we're currently experiencing right now.
I think this is the first game that we see that could not have been created on another console. Like PC, yeah. But it's something that's this is gonna be bridging the gap between PC gaming and not because of the graphics. Because we always look at graphics as that evolutionary step.
Yeah.
But we always overlook physics. Physics is a big thing. I don't know if you remember that game Black. It was like years ago. It was big because it wasn't like the most ridiculously good game. People liked it just because of the damage you could do with your guns. Like you could blow shit up. I know it was a game Otagi created by From Software. It was an Xbox exclusive where you could actually destroy the whole stage, which was cool too. But these are like all small maps. And it's funny because that was Xbox. Xbox was the first to do that. So now Xbox is going to be the first to, bring it to the next level. Like that. And show something, like you said before, we were discussing the difference between the PS4 exclusives and the Xbox exclusives. The PS4 exclusives may look a little bit more slick and detailed. But the Xbox exclusives are doing things you haven't seen in gaming before. That's the difference. Well, remember, at the end of the day, this is still video games.
I think they're just playing
for an experience.
I think the identity of Xbox exclusives versus PlayStation exclusives, to me, is apparent. PlayStation is all about a cinematic experience. I think it always has been for a while. I think Xbox, since the 360, they kind of figured like, oh shit, this multiplayer shit is our shit. We need to do this more. Like this should be our identity, multiplayer. And even though, more and more people are starting to play more multiplayer, a lot of people still bought PlayStation because of there's a lot of reasons. One, it was cheaper, and you had the fucking everybody and their mama that hated Xbox was out there preaching that Xbox hate. So you had like a lot of people going in the stores. You'd be like, I'm gonna buy an Xbox. No, don't buy that shit. That shit's trash. You can't fucking rent games. Here, buy a PlayStation. Shit like that. Like,
people were saying, I don't know if you was with me, but this guy was shitting on Xbox before it even came out. I was like, damn, just lying his ass off. He was like, oh, yo, you want a PS2? Xbox. So he starts talking and all this shit. Grandma's like, what are you talking about? He's like, oh, yeah, the PlayStation 2, it could do this. I said, Grandma, he lying. I'm not lying. I said, yo, you just told her that the Xbox only plays PC games. That's a lie. I was like, that is a bold, but you're lying. Like, he's looking at me like, yo, this kid just called me a liar. Yes, I did, because you're a motherfucking liar, dog. Like, why are you a grown ass man lying about the console wars? That's how you know these niggas is fucking weird, dog.
Yeah, to go to that.
You are a grown ass man. You got a job at GameStop just so you can bring down the evil regime known as Microsoft. It's like, damn, dog. You really went all out for this. That shit was fucking sad.
Yeah, I mean, but man, GameStop, they've been doing a lot of fucked up shit, man. You know, so it is what it is. They the type of motherfucker. Yo, matter of fact, I'm trying to remember. Have you ever gone to GameStop and tried to buy some shit, buy a game? They'd be like, oh, we don't got the new one, but we got the old one. It's like $50.
Yeah, they always try to do that.
Yo, I swear to God, I think one time I bought a fucking game. I don't remember what game it was, but I don't think they even had the box for that bitch. But it was like, oh, it was brand new though. It was in the fucking console and shit. But I'm pretty sure them bitches had the fucking real game. I don't know. I don't trust them GameSpot motherfuckers.
You talking about the used games? Yeah, yo, GameStop, they always try to sell used games. I'm gonna tell you why. Because when they sell the used games, they make bread off that shit. And that's like they make more money off the used games. But you don't realize once the game is sold, like I say once the game comes to the store and somebody buys it, once they buy it, that's already accounted for. Once the game is sold back, it has nothing to do with that shit. They already made their money. So this is GameStop making their money. That's why they like, oh, yo, well, yeah, I'm going to sell you the used version. Like, no, nigga, I want my shit fresh out the box like the last nigga that came in.
Yeah. Yeah. And they'll sometimes tell you, oh, it's just as good as new. Bitch, I want my shit with the fucking tape on it. You better go and lie to me, motherfucker. Yeah. You better go back there and laminate that bitch.
Now it's a little bit different because you don't really, the games. So once you download it, all you need is the disc to be around, and then it just,
Yeah. Well, you know me. I got all digital anyway. I was gonna let you fucking rock out on the Resident Evil if you had your PC that could run it.
Did you buy it already?
Yeah, I bought it. I had money from Christmas. I forgot I had an Amazon gift card. I beat that shit the other day.
You beat it already?
Yeah, I beat it yesterday. I beat it yesterday when I was at at the in-laws' house. I was playing that shit on my laptop.
All right.
Yeah, that shit on Madhouse is a fucking pain in the ass though. I was fucking mad as hell playing that shit. Like, yo, this bitch is cheating me. Yeah, I fucking died like so many times. It was crazy, yo. Huh?
Nah, I said I definitely fucked up somewhere. Am I driving right now? I just took a dumbass turn.
Oh, you stuck now?
I know where I'm going.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I'm in fucking Paramus. Yo, nobody lives in Paramus. People do not live here. I'm telling you, this is not like a place.
Paramus. I'm trying to remember. It's a mall area. I mean, people, I guess they live there behind the main, like what you see as far as the strips. But
I don't believe it. I can't believe that people live out here. It just look like motels and hotels.
Yeah.
Like, where are the people?
Yeah, it do look like that though. Yo, you know what's a fly place to live? I thought it was kind of nice. Montclair. Montclair is nice. Yeah, I like Montclair. I fucked with Montclair. It's expensive as fuck, I remember driving. We was driving through Montclair. They had a big ass gay flag on the fucking church. I was like, okay, that's different. Whatever. It's Montclair.
On the church.
Yeah, that shit was big as hell. I was like, okay, that's different.
Maybe it's a gay church. It's probably a gay church.
They have. I guess so.
The shit is crazy because you would think that the church endorse gays since there's so many gays in the fucking church.
Yeah, son, just look at the choir, yo.
Yo, I was about to say, all you gotta do is go to the choir. You can always tell the gay niggas in the choir because they're the ones that didn't quit. I mean, I wasn't trying to do choir anyway. Now that thinking back and shit, I'm like, yo, probably would have helped my vocals better if I just shit. My ass want to do stupid shit like go feed the homeless. They help me out at all. That shit just made me a generous person. That shit doesn't work in business, being generous. I'll say that there's a lot of homosexuality being facilitated by the church. If you look what they did with the Catholic priests, niggas touching little boys and they just moving around to other places where they can touch more little boys. It's like, yeah, this shit is fucking crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Montclair dope. Because when I was working in Newark, they used to take the kids to the there and shit, and I would drive past and see like the restaurants and shit they got. Like, yo, I'm a food connoisseur, man. So I'm like, damn, I want to try different shit, man.
Yo, have you been? Yeah, they got a restaurant in Montclair called Cuban Pete's. That bitch.
Oh yeah, I know. Everybody talking about Cuban Pete's. They got one. Don't they got one in Newark? I think.
The Cuban.
Or maybe it's only in the.
I don't know. You know what? I'm not sure, but the only Cuban Pete's I know about is Montclair. But yeah, that food is.
Yeah, because when I was working in South Jersey, they was talking about that shit. Like, yo, Cuban Pete's. Yo, I'm about to go. I'm like, where the fuck is this place at? They're like, yo, what's up by your way? I'm like, well, I don't even know shit. I'll be getting super hyped for shit I don't even know about. But more people kept telling me, once I started asking people up here about it, like around Central North Jersey, they were like, oh yeah, Cuban Pete's, that shit popping. I'm like, hold on, I gotta try it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Cuban Pete's is like, I don't give a fuck what you order. Order, just point at something on the menu. Doesn't matter. Fuck it, you could just
like a soup or potato or something.
Dude, doesn't matter. Just fucking whatever you just close your eyes and point at some shit.
All right, that means I definitely can't take no chick that's not worthwhile there.
Dude, it ain't even expensive. That's the crazy part.
Nah, but see, that's why I don't want to do it, because the food gonna taste so good. So she gonna be like, oh damn, this nigga treating me right and shit. Like my last man, only place that nigga took me out was the fucking Applebee's, and that's when he had the 2-for-1 coupon and shit. Damn, this nigga doing it big.
Number one, Applebee's to me is technically more expensive than Cuban Pete's. Like Cuban Pete's, you might spend if you going balls to the wall, you might spend $50 going to Cuban Pete's for like two people.
If you want to know I feel like this. If you want to know the level of the female that you're dealing with real early on, tell her you're gonna take her to Cheesecake Factory. If she lose her mind when you take her to Cheesecake Factory, I'm gonna say it right now, nigga. Anything you do after this, you could probably smash. You know what I mean?
Oh man, those some Drake ass bitches right there.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Anything, if you take a chick to Cheesecake Factory, I'm telling you, she gonna be like, oh, this nigga is balling.
Yeah, I took E to what was that place? It's a place in town that's a Italian restaurant for our like second date. Man, that shit was expensive. But I was like sitting there.
But in town?
Yeah, it's in town. But that bitch
in town?
Yeah, but that shit was expensive. But I ain't want to look like no fucking punk. You know what I mean? Talk about, oh, this is too much money. Yo, son, I'm talking about it was $60 per plate up in that bitch. I had fucking papaya or some shit, and she had some like Chilean sea bass. That shit was expensive, and she got damn near the cheapest shit on the menu, yo. The fucking lobster, that shit was ridiculous.
I never forget. One of my ex-girlfriends took me out for my birthday. She said, "Oh, don't worry about the bill." I try to go reach for the bill. She's like, "Don't look at the bill." I'm like, "What?" I'm trying to grab the bill and shit. Yo, nigga, the bill was over 2 G's. I said, "Get the fuck out of here, man."
Oh, ew, no. Where the fuck that bitch take you? I ain't never, nigga, if I seen a bill like that, I'm like, bitch, we breaking up and I'm walking out. Like, shit is over.
I seen that. Yo, she was like, "Oh, I want to take you to this restaurant." Like, we go there. I can't even remember. I think they had live music there. But this was like, yo, we was the only black people in that motherfucker. I can tell you that shit.
That shit must have been it. It had to be fucking New York, because where else would you? I don't see anybody else charging $1,000 for a fucking meal.
We
like,
was definitely in New York. I think I had a bottle of Cristal. I don't even know what the fuck I was drinking. I think I had that might have been my first time having lobster or something. I'm like, yo, this place, all right, yo. I seen the bill. I'm thinking like, yo, I'm about to pay for this. She's like, nah, I'm good. I got it. I'm like, nah, I got I'm glad I lost that fight. That's one fight I'm glad I lost. I said, shit, because if I would have, because she gave her a credit card and her check and the I guess the billfold and shit back to the dude. Like, don't let him see the check. So I said, man, fuck that. I went up, I was like, yo, I gotta go to the bathroom. So I went and I seen the check and the shit was over $2,000. I said, yo, that's crazy. So then I knew, I said, yo, I gotta bust her ass tonight because I gotta go in and shit. I mean,
I gotta
arguing on the way home about some stupid shit. So then that got me out of having to fuck her real good and shit. So my fuck on real fast and then go to sleep. So everything worked out for your boy. But yeah, that shit, man. God, I purposely did not try to look at the name of that restaurant because I was like, yo, I never want to go there again. But I know what it looks like once you walk in. As soon as a group of friends tell me, yo, we about to go eat here, I'm like, man, fuck you. I'm out. They're like, yo, what you ordering? Water. What you want for your appetizer? H2O. What you want for your main dish? Agua, nigga.
that's what you know, nigga broke as hell. Be like, bitch, he's like, baby, you ain't ordered nothing to eat. Nah, bitch. You know, I wasn't even trying to eat because I just want to watch you eat because you sexy as hell. Be like, you's a goddamn nigga. You ain't got enough money for both of us.
Or a nigga be lying talking about, yo, I'm vegan and shit.
Yo, son.
Like, nigga, you fat as hell. Your ass saying, when you turn vegan? When we turn vegan? Like, nigga, I turned vegan as soon as I opened the menu and seen the fucking prices and shit. Like, damn.
Yeah, that's what.
We get the salad with no type of specialty, just the salad and shit.
Yo, but that's when you ride out on motherfuckers, just start buying hella meat in the fucking on the menu. We're like, yo, we're gonna have a steak. Let's get some ribs. Be like, what you having, my nigga? Salad? All right, that's what's up.
Yo, you just make a nigga bad as hell. They like, yo.
They be like, yo, son, let me get some of your salad. Nah, fuck that, my dude.
I'll never forget this shit. And I wasn't even there for this incident, but I heard the story so many times. Fucking G. Like, all right, Mile went out to this nigga went to some restaurant. They went to a club or some shit. You know how Mile is. He always sneaking in the fucking club. So he at the club and oh my God, fucking this nigga T. You know, TJ and shit. This nigga, you know, what did he ask for? This nigga didn't know that. I know he ain't had no money. So, oh shit, how the fuck do I get off of 17?
Wait, hold up. Nigga came to the club with no money?
Yeah, I thought that was crazy too.
Who the fuck? You make that nigga sit in the car. You come to a club with no money, you don't tell nobody, your ass sit in the motherfucking car.
Yo, straight up, I was like, yo, I would have made him sit in the car. So this nigga.
That's like what Eric did to Joel, yo. That shit was funny as hell. Joel was like, I got a fake ID. We go to the club. Joel was like, nah, I don't want to use it because they might take it. He was like, hold up, nigga. You've been telling us for 2 weeks that you got a fake ID. You had us go all the way out here to use the shit. Then now you want to turn around? Nah, nigga. You gonna sit your ass in the car and wait for us to come out after having a good motherfucking time. Yo, we was in that club. That club was ass as hell, but Eric refused to leave because he was like, nah, fuck that. We're going to make that nigga stay in that car. Wait. So, oh, shit. That shit was crazy. Oh, man, that was a great day. Yo, you bottomed out. I can't hear you, bro. All right, man. Anyway, back on to the next topic, man. What was on that list? I know we talked that boost shit over.
They go to the club.
Oh, man, you cutting in and out. Oh, your mic is off, bro. Yeah, he muted that shit by accident or whatever the fuck. Okay.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
My bad. I know my face came up. All the hoes gonna know it's me now.
Yeah, so man,
that nigga cheap as hell.
Yeah, what was it? What else do we want to talk about?
I ain't mean to blow up no nigga spot and shit.
Oh shit! Okay.
I know y'all niggas be lying about.
All right, so I wanted to talk about that Perfect Dark shit. What you think about that?
I don't know nothing about it. I kept looking.
Well, you remember Perfect? I mean, you don't know anything about. Yeah, but you know what Perfect Dark is.
Yes, I'm old enough to remember Perfect
Did you even beat it? That was on the 3. You beat the one for the 360.
I never even played that shit.
You ain't played you ain't played the one that
No, actually, I did play for the 360. I played the one you had because you had a online when it first came out, and some nigga was cheating his ass off. I said, "Damn, I hate this game." This nigga, he like posted like himself up on it was like a respawn point.
Oh hell no! I hate
was like
that
hanging
shit.
from the ceiling or some shit. I was
man,
like, "Fuck you,
I hate when people that was one of the main things I hated about fucking multiplayer when it first came out. When people just used to study the map and then realize where the fucking respawn points were and just literally shoot you while you.
Nah, he wasn't even doing that. He did some cheating shit. Like he literally did some cheating shit. It was like literally cheating.
Like some like that Keegan fucking that button trick he used to do the Matrix shit. Yeah, that shit was whack as hell. I'd be like, son. He was like, yo, the game lets me do it. I'm like, man, come on, man. This is bullshit. Yo, he
was really cheating. Like he was doing some bullshit. Like when I saw where he was at, he was like posted up on a wall. Like his back was on the wall. Like this nigga was literally climbing a wall or like phasing through the wall or some shit like that.
Oh, that's some other shit.
It wasn't a respawn point. Like, all right, the way the game was set up, you would die and then you would go into like this little respawn room or something until you respawned it. Until like it found like a safe area. What this nigga did was put himself inside that area, the safe area, and was just killing us every time we died. But we would all keep coming back in the same area because that's the safe area. So he would just keep killing us and keep killing us. I said, yo, dog, why even play the game? As I told him, he's like, oh, I'm just having fun. You're mad because you're dying. I said, not really, because I can exit out and play another game. I said, but you're not even having fun. Like, ask yourself, you're not having fun.
It's not competitive. You're just beating us based on like you fucking doing bullshit.
Nigga, you're farming in Perfect Dark. Nobody gives a fuck about Perfect Dark to be farming in. And you said, like, why? Have mad kills. Like, yo, these niggas is really the online gamer in real life. Like, they really that dude. Like, spawn kill and all that crazy shit. Like, yo, they have nothing better to do. I have no time for that.
You know what? To me, that's the funniest shit in the world. Like, look, I mean, I'm not gonna shit on somebody and be like, look, you a hardcore gamer to the point where you're like some MLG expert. Yo, that's dope as shit. Like, you getting paid money to do it, but even those guys. I mean, granted, you're going against competition, like, because the guys that do that shit, do all that farming shit, they're not playing against people on their same level. They're playing against a bunch of fucking new guys that have no idea what the fuck's going on. Like, literally, you're trying to figure out how to play the game, and motherfuckers is out there going fucking hardcore on your ass. You're like, dude, what the fuck? I don't even get a chance to figure out how to walk yet, and motherfuckers is killing me and shit. What the fuck? Like, you literally spawn and then fucking die, and then be like, all right, I'm back in, and then spawn again, and then fucking die. You be like, yo, What the fuck is going on?
Maybe the bullshit like that's why people don't even like playing it. But if it does come back out, I don't know. I might pick it up. I didn't really, like I said, I didn't really like the last one. I didn't care for it.
I think they're gonna make it third person. I don't know if they're gonna have a multiplayer for it though.
Oh, because okay. I know it was written off some books or something like that.
Yeah, so it might be like the female version of maybe like a split between, you know, not Uncharted. What's the fuck that game? Splinter Cell and Metal Gear meets, you know, Tomb Raider and shit. Maybe something like that.
Fucked up.
So you're talking about like she'll be doing high level treasure, you know, espionage shit. So she'll be doing shit like Lara Croft, but instead of trying to fucking scale these caves and look for like doing all these crazy puzzles like that, you're just basically trying to break into top security level you know, office buildings and shit like that, or on some Mission Impossible type shit.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you know what would be dope? A good Mission Impossible game.
Yeah.
Like a real, you know, stealth type game or something like that. That shit would be dope. What I don't like about a lot of these stealth games is that it's like they want you to be too stealthy, but then at the same time the enemies is like halfway blind, but then they super smart at the same time. Nigga can't see you when you just walk right past them from a certain distance.
Yeah,
but if
like
you
see
around the corner and you drop
what Perfect Dark would have to do is they would have to be like Splinter Cell, like the way Splinter Cell has evolved to. It's like, all right, they give you missions where you can't get caught, period. Then they give you missions where, you know, you can get caught, and you know, for a certain period of time, like, all right, say you the alarms go off, all right, you're caught, but that doesn't mean the mission ends. Now you can still try to carry it out. It just makes it 10 times more difficult to do it versus like what it was before. Yeah, like Deus Ex. I mean, minus the way. I mean, there are RPG elements you might not want to have it in the same aspect. But you know what? I don't know, because what would be cool is like, you know, her to have some gadgets similar to Batman, like leaving out tripwires and shit. All of a sudden, a motherfucker, like, she'll have like a wire that fucking grabs your ankle, slams your head on the ground. You know, you're fucking suspended in the air. You know, and then she could keep on moving. So she could just put out booby traps, or, you know, obviously she could just kill motherfuckers with her pistols, or she could have all these other fucking gadgets. Like, she could fucking be dope as hell. Like the amount of, like, she's supposed to be a super spy, so the amount of shit that's available to her could be insane, man. You're talking about on some Batman level shit, you know, like a cross between Batman, you know, Splinter Cell and fucking and Metal Gear Solid. But my question, would it be? I guess it would be I guess it would have to be like it would have to be more like I wouldn't say sandbox. Like what do you call that with like Splinter Cell or Metal Gear Solid, right? Now the new one was open. Was the new one open world? I didn't play that shit.
Yeah, I guess so. I ain't playing either.
I played Ground Zero and I was like, yeah, fuck this game.
So
I didn't like that shit.
Nah, see, it's better than Ground Zero. Ground Zero was
it's not about. I just didn't like the game. I just hated it.
The gameplay. It's like, okay, I know that this ain't the game. How the game is probably gonna play.
Yeah, that was my issue. It wasn't the story. My issue was like I didn't like the controls at all. It's one of the reasons why I still haven't beaten Deus Ex. Like I haven't beaten it, the first one, because I didn't like the controls. Now, granted, I have been able to change them, and I can go back in. I just at this point now, just, you know, it's so old. And I got all these other games I'm still trying to beat. It's one of those things that low on my totem pole of things to fucking complete. But yeah, a new Perfect Dark, that shit would be hot. What about also rumors that there's some Killer Instinct shit coming up. I don't know if it's just are they gonna make a new one, or I don't know if it's gonna be like just an overhaul of what's already there. Maybe they go back in and fucking polish everything.
I'm all over the fucking place, man. I have no idea where I'm going. It's bullshit. When GPS acting funny.
Man, what's your service? AT&T?
Sprint.
Oh, Sprint. Yeah, I
Sprint.
Yeah, I don't fuck with
her, bro. I don't know where the fuck I'm at. This shit is whack as hell.
Dude, I told you I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that Sprint because I remember all them times hanging out with Troy. Man, listen, man. That nigga every other week we could call it up Sprint.
Like, yo, you used to work for these people. They got me fucked up.
Yeah, they used to be. He used to be complaining about them all the time. All the time. I don't know if he still has them. I'm pretty sure he probably got something else.
Send me to the Georgia. This shit trying to put me on the fucking bridge. Like, nigga, no. I don't need to go on the bridge and shit.
Yeah, this is crazy. But yeah, I mean, I think KI. Well, to me, what KI really needs is I think they could do two things. Let me put it that way. I think they can polish the old game for people that really want to stay in that game, and then they could also make for the next couple of years make a new game. So I think that polishing the old game will buy them time in order to make a new one. So say like the new KI comes out in 2018 or 19 or something like that. That would be cool. As long as you polish up the one that we currently get. So say, all right, they have new characters that they're supposed to be dropping in the next couple of months, and then after that they go back in and give it maybe they'll give it a Scorpio fucking skin or some shit. It'd be all 4K'd out, and maybe they'll go in and add some textures to the shit.
Damn, this shit's trying to send me to Teterboro Airport.
I know exactly where you are. Where you going? You going to New York, or you going?
I'm by your crib and shit.
Yeah, you definitely are. You going to New York, or you going? Where you going?
No, I'm trying to come home. I'm like saying I'm 36 minutes away. I need to
okay. Yeah. All right. So you on 80? You on 80?
Nah, I'm on 17.
Okay.
See, I wouldn't have these problems if they would just supply me with a GPS. Problem is when they supply you with more shit, usually you get less in your paycheck.
I got you.
Yeah. That's why niggas, they be like, yo, why you took that? That's why when you always see somebody taking a job, you be like, yo, why you take that job? Best knows, more than likely, more fucked up your truck looks, probably the more pay you're going to get. That's just how it is. That's just how it goes. KI, I don't know. I think any updates that they do, if KI does come out, it ain't gonna come out until the end of the year.
Well, yeah. Are you talking about an update, or are you talking about if they make a brand new?
If a new one comes out, it ain't gonna come out until either the end of the year or early next year. You know why? Because they need community feedback. It's kind of like Marvel vs. Capcom. Like, yeah, they put all the pieces together, but before the game comes out, they reveal it. Like Street Fighter kind of broke that mold with Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
When a lot of people weren't fucking with Street Fighter because they didn't like the way it looked, but they kept trying to put it in people's hands so they could get the mechanics. And then people like, oh, okay.
To me, I think I think KI would be dope if they fucking make a really good story that ties in all the characters. I think that shit would, like on some Mortal Kombat shit.
What do you mean? Shit KI with KI?
Yeah, that shit would be dope if they make a like everything is obviously the lore is everything is tied to Ultra Tech. So like the guy becoming a werewolf and all that shit and fucking TJ Combo, all that shit. All that shit's tied into Ultra Tech. My thing is fucking get a good writer, tie that shit up, and make sure that you have top notch fucking animations and all that shit. Like actually, like they have animations when they're talking about right before they're gonna fight, but they gotta do like Mortal Kombat that bitch. And Mortal Kombat to me it looks okay. It doesn't look like otherworldly, but it looks nice.
I think the reason Mortal Kombat probably don't look as good as it should look is because of the character designs. Like I say, some character designs just look fucking stupid. But
Yeah.
graphic-wise, it do look pretty good. It's just character designs, like they look like, and even the ones that look good, it's something about the actual. I don't know, shit is crazy.
Yeah, but to me, I'd rather play KI than Mortal Kombat. I'm gonna just be honest with you. As much as I think the characters in Mortal Kombat are dope, and I'm like, yo, Jason and all that, I'm like, that shit is hot. I just rather play KI. I don't
care about it no more.
I like the
Mortal Kombat with the movies, which were ass, but still, like the first movie, it was like, all right, it got you into the characters and shit like that. Now you're so far removed from Johnny Cage and Liu Kang. It's kind of like, why am I still like the story just went some other place. I just hate the new character designs. They look like shit. Even like Scorpion and Sub-Zero, when they came back to redo their designs look like shit. What's going on?
I don't know. It's okay. I spent $20 on it. I actually just beat it not too long ago, so I did beat that game.
Got my shit free, dog. And it's on the PS4. What's up, nigga?
Oh, you got it on the PS4.
That's right, nigga. PlayStation ponies in this bitch. Throwing up your big P's, nigga.
You gotta throw up the pro sign. The pro sign.
You gotta throw up that pro sign. I say early next year or late this year.
Okay.
Say the development cycle is looking like early next year, more than likely.
All right. Now,
what else we got?
There's also a rumor that there's an old IP that's getting rebooted. So it could be, I don't know. I don't think it'll be Fable because it could be, but I'm saying
no, it is.
There's a lot of you think you sure it's not Fable. Like is you sure it's not Crimson Skies or something like that? Because I think
not because you know why? Because play Crimson Skies. They were kind of fucking with it. I was about to say Dark Void. I'm thinking of Dark Void. I was going to say that.
Because who's to say that Crimson Skies can't be a game that it was all flying right for the most part, but like say what if they make Crimson Skies like you remember that Fast and the Furious game? Was it Fast and the Furious or Driver? It was one of those. It was a fucking driving game where you could jump out your car into somebody else's car, but it wasn't like it wasn't like your man could just walk around and just do wild shit. But actually, I can't remember.
That was the Vin Diesel game. I forgot what you called it.
I think it was Fast and the Furious, right?
Nah, it wasn't Fast and Furious. It was just a Vin Diesel game and shit.
It was just something else.
Start the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was the star of the game.
But I remember you could jump out of your car and then so imagine doing that with airplanes. It's like, all right, you're fucking flying around, dude's fucking your airplane up, but your shit's about to go down. So if you get close enough, you could like halo that bitch and jump off of your shit and fucking kick that motherfucker out of his plane. His ass will go fly. Either he'll be able to hold on to his plane for dear life while you try to fucking spin around and make his ass fly off, or he'll fucking just fall to his doom and shit.
I don't think nobody's gonna care enough for the game because it's supposed to.
If it looks dope.
Fuck about Crimson Skies. The only reason that game was popping was because of the online. That's I'm gonna be honest. That's the truth.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you can make that game dope if. You gotta. Hey, they gotta.
No, you. That's the thing. You can't make it dope. The shit was never nothing hot to begin with. Like it just wasn't a.
I didn't say it was the best game ever, but what I'm saying is they could fucking change the IP altogether. Like they could change. They don't have to keep the same exact formula. That's what I'm saying. The general concept they could keep, but like a lot of that other shit, they could just fucking rework that shit from the ground up. I'm pretty sure they know that the same shit that worked in the past isn't gonna work now. I mean, and at this point, I don't know. At this point, I think Microsoft they got to be more aware of like what's going on. For the simple fact that a lot of their IPs that aren't fucking Gears, Forza, and Halo aren't really selling like that.
Fuck, shit was right there.
You fucking missed your exit.
Stadium. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck. I hate this shit, yeah. Exactly why I don't like driving. I'm done with this shit. I'm about to go do a couple of porn films, man. I'm done.
You crazy.
Shit ain't popping.
But like I was saying, I don't know. What else could it be though? I mean, what else does Microsoft have?
Now you said I thought you said it was a new IP they were bringing out, right?
They possibly have 2 new IPs, but we don't know what the fuck that shit could be anything. I mean, that shit literally could be anything. We have no idea what the fuck that could be. Hopefully it's something good and it's not like I mean, because think about it.
If you want to ask me what I think it is, I'll tell you what I think it is.
What?
It's probably Scalebound.
Scalebound?
Yep. Now people gonna say, yo, that don't make no sense. They just canceled Scalebound. No, they canceled Scalebound for the Xbox One because the shit wasn't powerful enough to use. And I can see them implementing this, you know what I mean? Like using this as their oh shit. It was medieval times. Always hear about this place, never been there. I think they're gonna use this as the jumping platform for like the new era of gaming for the Scorpio. Because every other game is for both systems. This would be essentially the only game that's for the Scorpio itself.
Huh. You know what? I mean, I'm saying I don't think it's likely, but I can see Microsoft being able to get away with that if due to the fact that people already thought that game was canceled anyway. So if Microsoft turned around and was like, all right, we brought back Scalebound, but we only can bring it to the Scorpio. I think people, I mean, granted, you always have some people that are going to have fake outrage, like fucking PlayStation dudes. Oh, no, this is bullshit. This is not what Microsoft promised. Bitch, you was just talking about how this was funny as hell like 2 days ago. Now that they fucking have it only for the Scorpio, now you're fucking upset. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Be like, oh, man, I was going to buy an Xbox for that game. Bitch, you didn't even buy an Xbox. What the fuck you talking about?
Like, you definitely weren't going to buy no Xbox, but
people always like, son, they're going to be, you got cats that'll say all kinds of crazy shit. If fucking Microsoft decided to cancel Halo Wars 2 tomorrow, they'd be like, oh, at the 19th hour, we just figured out, this game's not ready, and we're going to have to cancel it. Motherfucking PlayStation dudes come out of nowhere. Oh, my God, Halo Wars 2. Oh, that was going to be the one game that I was going to buy a fucking Xbox for. What? Nigga? You just said you hated Halo. No, I only hate the regular Halo. I don't hate Halo in general.
I don't like Halo Wars. I don't even think that I would be a nigga that would want to fuck with Halo Wars. Like, that shit don't even appeal to me in not the slightest bit.
You know what? It's like chess. You remember that chess game we used to play? At grandma's? The one where it was like on some Star Wars shit where you fight, that computer chess game where you move your man and you got your anytime you checked off or knocked off somebody's character, he come over and like cut the motherfucker down, or you like.
Oh yeah. They got Star Wars chess now.
Yeah, so it's I mean, but like Halo Wars is like, to me it's cool because you know what? Sometimes I just don't want to play. Like I told you before, sometimes I just don't be in the mood to listen to a fucking story. Like this, I'm playing Resident Evil. was the first time in a while that I actually sat down and just
I
fucking
told
jumped
you,
into a game.
And that shit was crazy because I think it's a Japanese developer, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm like, yo. Now these are the Japanese games I'm talking.
But you know what?
About.
Japanese developers. Look.
Like,
yeah, that's the thing. Japanese developers make the best horror games. The best. Because think about the other game. It was I think Condemned was made by a Japanese developer. I like Condemned. Some people didn't like it, but I liked it. What was that?
I got a bad feeling about this.
Damn, what was that other fucking game that came out? Evil Within was a good game.
Yeah.
Trying to remember what was another good Silent Hill. Like they made great fucking horror games. Japanese developers always make great horror games. Actually, I'm trying to think. Do we have any American? I mean, Doom is creepy, but it's not really horror.
I want to say maybe Outlast, but that
because you know what? Because there's aspects in Resident Evil 7 that feels like what's that movie that was all crazy? It feels like The Exorcist meets
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, Exorcist meets Chainsaw Massacre meets what's the name of that?
Not Saw.
No, not Saw. Was Sarah Michelle Gellar was in that fucking movie with the fucking creepy little Japanese boy?
Oh, The Grudge.
The Grudge, yeah, it had elements of The Grudge. Motherfuckers was running on walls and shit, all some creepy shit. Like, oh, motherfucker,
Oh, they was running on the walls?
Yeah, they was doing wild shit, man. Wild shit.
So that shit, I'm guessing it's not that hard to beat. Since you said you beat it in like, what, a week or something?
When did I get it? I can't remember when I got it. But, yeah, it didn't take that. It took me 13 hours. 13 hours to beat. I died hella amount of times playing the
So, what do
you know what? Because a lot of times I died. Well, you know what? I don't even know if I died that many times. I got stuck on like 2 puzzles for like 2 hours. Like
I'm stuck on the biggest puzzle right now. How the fuck to get off of this goddamn highway, man? Got me pissed off.
Yeah, I got stuck on 2 puzzles. That was the main thing. And the shit wasn't even hard to do. It's just like, you know, because I usually play Resident Evil late. So I gotta wait for E to go to sleep. So when she go to bed, then I'm like, all right, now I'm gonna play. But then I get all fucking tired. And then, you know, you're not as alert, so you're like missing shit. You're like, damn, how the fuck I ain't see that shit? That shit was right there, like the whole time? The fuck?
I'm getting mad, bro. I'm gonna start fighting my GPS. Nigga.
They'd be like, yo. You'd be like, hold up.
Stupid, yo. This shit
nah,
dumb
fuck
as
that
hell.
shit. Throw your hands up. Like,
retarded. Like, why are you so fucking retarded right now? Like, what are you doing?
No, you should do a sketch comedy shit about that. Be like, nah, fuck that. Have you driving around the GPS? Turn left right here, bitch. This is a fucking dead end. Turn left right here. Nah, fuck that.
I wasn't even mad. I wouldn't even be mad if she said anything. She not saying shit. She act like a typical woman. Like, GPS, what's wrong with you? GPS don't want to say nothing. GPS being quiet and shit. Like, yo, what's wrong with you? GPS back to the Apple store to figure out what's wrong. They're like, oh, what's wrong? Oh, and as soon as they type in the code, they're like, yo, what's that code? It'd be like, yo, I can't. He has to be like, yo, I can't tell you what's wrong with your phone. What? What do you mean you can't tell me? Yo, according to your phone, it says I can't tell you what's wrong with me. You're supposed to know.
You're supposed to know.
You're supposed to. I just told this girl that shit the other day. She was like, oh my God, that's so funny that you said that. I said, it's only funny because you know you said that yourself.
Yeah, right. Like you said so.
Because you know.
You'd be like, I am not a mind reader. Listen, you'd be like, you got to understand that something about dudes. Sometimes we act like we don't know, and we do know, and sometimes we just don't know. It's up to you to figure out which one it is. Sometimes I act like I don't know because I don't want to do the shit you want me to do. You'd be like, oh.
No, a lot of times I generally don't know. I know.
Oh, don't get me
That's
wrong.
why I'm asking you.
I mean, look, man, guys are typically I don't know, guys seem more self-sufficient as far as like we find ways to make ourselves happy. Like women, like they try to make their happiness out of us. Like, you are supposed to make me happy. No, bitch. No. Like, I make myself happy. I want to go out, eat, or fucking play video games or hang out with my boys. Like, I don't depend on you to make me happy. That shit is way too much of a burden for you.
Yo, Cat Williams said that shit. He said, bitch gonna talk about you fucked up my self-esteem.
I said, no, bitch. It's your self-esteem.
It's yourself. Like, how I fuck up your self-esteem?
Yeah, right.
Man, I ain't never had nobody fuck up my self-esteem. I can tell you that right now. That shit ain't. I never once was like, oh my God.
I feel low about myself. You know what it is? I don't know. You know what? I think partially maybe it's our arrogance, or I don't know, maybe not arrogance.
I heard that
maybe it's our ego. Because I've always had that motto that there's no bitch that's too good for my dick. That's just the way I think. There's no bitch that's too good. Now, I mean, granted, I'm married and I'm not out there trying to fuck bitches no more, but I'm just saying, when I was, there was never a girl that I met that I felt that was too good for my dick. He's speaking for
himself, ladies. He's not speaking for me.
Ain't no ladies listening to this shit. If there is, there's only one. It is one, and possibly a transgender bitch.
Transgender nigga still ain't on here.
That motherfucker was trying to get your number. He was like, I'll stop harassing you if you tell me what your number is and your address. Like,
yo, that's what they really want. Yo, all these gay niggas and trannies and shit, them niggas ain't mad at me because of the shit I say. They want to fuck me. That's what it really is. And when I say that shit, it make them even more mad because they be like, oh, that is a lie. I'm like, that's the fucking truth, dog. It's just like when you in high school. That's kind of immature, but all right, elementary school. You in elementary school, the girls that always pick with you and shit.
Yeah.
They really fuck with you. So if a nigga, like this is why I always say this about bullies. When I see a nigga bullying a gay nigga or some shit, I'm like, yo, you obviously are gay. I'm like, dog.
Why would you even fucking care, yo?
I'm like, this man clearly is open about his homosexuality. Grab him and physically pound on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit. Because I seen a video. This is not too long ago. This is like maybe mid 2016.
Yeah.
It was like, it said gay man gets threatened at a convenience store. So the nigga's coming out of the convenience store, right? So a nigga, I think he had jeans with rips on him or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So anyway, some nigga comes up, nigga in his car with a gun, listening to, I think, either Pretty Ricky or Donnell Jones. It might have been Bobby Valentino. I don't know. He was listening to one of these three artists. This nigga said, look at this fag ass nigga. So he pulled his gun. He said, yo, come here, nigga. Come here. Nigga came over. Nigga, pull your pants down, nigga.
What?
Like, what?
Yeah, that's just crazy.
No. He said, take your pants off. And he was like, man, this nigga with these fucking gay ass jeans on. He said, take the fucking pants off. I said, so now, I said, you got two guys, one man who is gay, which I don't like to judge niggas and shit how they talk, but he was talking super sweet. That nigga sounded like he took Kool-Aid packages straight to the mouth. The other guy, he's got a gun, soft R&B music, and he tells another man who happens to be openly gay to take his pants off. Two gay people in this scenario, not just one. I never understood bullying is the most. Like, I can understand, like, a girl she really liked you, she wants your attention. I get that. But like for a man to grab another man and be trying to physically for no reason, like even if you are getting beat up at home, that should be the place where you would not want to beat up on another person because you're just going through the same motions that happened to you. So that's kind of stupid. Like why would you do that?
I don't know, man. I never got that shit at all. Like when Castle used to be like, oh, well, this person is gay. I'm like, all right, he's gay. So what? Like, why is this such a fucking big deal to you?
I never seen no shit like this in my life. Like this shit is fucking. Well, actually, I don't know. I ain't been in school in a long time, so the cool people anyway, shit. Because all the fucking cool people look and dress like they gay anyway. But I remember niggas be like, oh, yo, this nigga gay and he trying to wrestle the nigga. I'm like, yo, dog, why are you touching that man? On this nigga, you know what I mean? Like, type mentality. These homosexuals and these transgenders or whatever trans you are and shit. I mean, transdimensional, whatever.
Yeah, it's all. Listen, man, it's all they got in all shape. Look, man, people, did you watch that episode of Atlanta where the black teenager was like 17? He was like 17 and he was like, I'm a 40-year-old white man.
Oh no, I ain't see that one. I seen the one when he met the dude said, yo, this is my ex-girlfriend.
Oh shit, yeah.
I said, dog, that looked like a nigga I went to high school with. Matter of fact, yo,
Lewis.
If I tell you who that nigga looked like, you're gonna be like, oh shit, I ain't even gonna say it. Famous.
Yeah.
I ain't famous. Fuck that nigga. No, that's my nigga, but I should say that shit. That shit gonna have you dying when I say it, yo. Yo, tell me this nigga don't look like, well, he don't really look like the nigga, but he just reminded me of this shit. Like, I was about to say, yo, that nigga look like Zoe and shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yo, where the fuck am I going?
That shit crazy. You stupid.
I'm heading back to New York. Yo, he do, yo, not no bullshit. He like a dark skinned version of shit. But anyway, I said the nigga was talking to him. He said, yo, nigga. He's like, yo, I place, right? He's like, yeah, I know. So he's like, yo, you see me? I'm trying to talk to my girl. Like, yo, he was really going through the motions in his head. Like, he was like, dog.
Yo, the crazy thing is, like, you want me to move? He was like, nah, why you acting weird? He was like, yo, can I just move?
He's on the men's side.
Like, completely stupid, yo. He was like, wait, hold up, what? Like, nigga, how dumb is you? Like, how do you think a girl would be on the men's side? Wouldn't you think you'd be like, you thought she's the one special woman that will be only here? Kind of shit.
Don't worry, he gonna cry in himself. He gonna cry in himself. That nigga look mad. Like he was looking like, wait a minute, hold up.
It's like you lied to me, bitch. You lied to yourself.
Yeah, like why are your hands so big? Like I keep telling niggas that baby picture shit. Y'all be so scared to ask girls for their baby pictures. And they be saying, oh, yo, I ain't got a good enough excuse. No, niggas, you don't need no good enough excuse. All you gotta do is, right? So what you do is you show them a picture of your little cousin or, some baby that you know and shit, preferably. So I can show up like, yo, you're my cousin. Oh, she's so beautiful. Da, 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 da. And then, you know what I mean? I start showing, I'm like, yo, she almost as cute as me as when I was a baby. So you start showing your baby pictures, she gonna show hers and shit. Now, if she come with some bullshit like mysteriously all her baby pictures was burned up in a fire, on her yearbook or some shit, nigga, you fucking a nigga. I'm just letting you know. I know you're gonna be mad. You don't want to hear this shit coming from me.
Oh shit.
Oh, I'm keeping out. Like
that shit has happened to a lot of people.
Yo, the difference.
That's why all them catfish motherfuckers be like, oh shit. Yo, why do you think like all these? Like, didn't it, damn, I'm trying to remember. Wasn't there a story of some dude who was messing with who killed a transsexual because, it was in New York.
Hold on, what happened?
It was a dude in New York killed his transsexual girlfriend because he didn't want people to know that he was gay.
Wait a minute, hold on. Oh, because she told everybody that.
No, she wanted him to come out, and like she wanted them to be like they did a version of it on Law and Order and everything.
Well, technically, if you think about it, like this is the whole thing now, because they're saying that transgender women are technically that man is not gay. He's just
Nah, that nigga's gay.
He just likes different type of.
Nope. That bitch can't play in the WNBA. Your ass is gay. She can't play in the WNBA.
I don't know.
They not gonna allow that shit. She gonna be out there dunking on other chicks.
You know what? Nah, this is my thing. I was thinking that too. I said, yo, if a woman, if a trans woman is a woman, that means that crazy thing. They saying you don't even have to get rid of your genitals. All you have to do is feel like a woman. So you know what, my nigga? Yo, to that. We about to go to training camp. We about to get paid out this motherfucker. I'm gonna play for who play in LA.
LA.
I know the.
The Spark. LA Sparks.
Nigga, we going to LA, dog. I'm playing for the Sparks.
You crazy as hell. You can be trying to fuck the whole team, nigga. You crazy as hell. Well, at least half of them. Maybe not the whole team.
But they lesbian though. They a lot of them is. But see, that's the thing because
not Candace Parker.
Nah, I know she was married to that scrub ass nigga.
Oh, she's still married to him, or they get divorced?
Yeah, I think it's over. I seen her like naked on the cover of some magazine. She was holding like the basketball. I said, yeah, I've been liked her over
Skylar Diggins.
Over Skylar Diggins. Yeah, I've been just fucking with
Candace Parker. I thought Candace Parker was bad.
Yo, it's another chick that's bad as hell. Matter of fact, they got the two twins. Well, I don't know if for the league, I don't know. I know they're in college, but they have another cousin who's bad as hell. I'm like, damn, the cousin is better than them. Let's get off this fucking topic and shit. I got enough issues with these niggas. I'm waiting for one of these niggas to swing on me in real life. That's probably gonna be the next step.
Crazy.
End up beating a nigga up with his purse and shit.
Yeah, you better watch out. Them niggas be working out. Yo, they be looking like Vin Rames and shit.
Yo, that's the shit I don't like. Like, I was telling somebody the other day, I was like, yo, I never had a fear of clowns when I was younger. They were like, because everybody's talking about what their fear was. Obviously, a lot of people are afraid of spiders, and my thing was like, yo, I was afraid of drag queens always, and niggas laughing and shit. Like, niggas like the Drew Carey show with Mimi. Yo, that bitch used to always scare me, bro. Yo, I'm telling you, I have a fear of big niggas dressing like women. Like it was something I think I saw, like I think Ren and Stimpy or something, where when they used to do the close-ups.
Yeah.
Where he was like dressed like a chick, and you could see all the stubble on his legs. Yo, that shit made me want to throw up. Yo, every time I see it. I mean, no disrespect to niggas out there that if
like that shit.
I mean,
come on, man. Some dudes like girls with hairy legs and shit. I ain't like, oh man, you telling me I can't like my girl to have hairy legs? She a woman though.
No, fuck that. I don't care if you a man or a chick, dog. Listen, if you a nigga, you better and you want to dress like a chick, you better be on fleek, dog. Don't be coming out with your legs unshaved.
It'd be like you got to be on some Tu Wong Fu shit at the trying to look like John Leguizamo.
I respect the nigga who wants to shop like, yo, you look, yo, my nigga, yo, your shit on fleek right now. You killing it, my nigga. Word up. I mean, you like the almost the sexiest nigga in here. If I wasn't here, dog, you killing that shit right now. All right, what are you talking about? Scale bound. Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be scale bound. I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is the reason why. I think they want to have the leg up on what the PS4 is doing. I think they want to bring content. Because remember, all the content is coming to the Pro, the PS4. This would be the first game, the new platforms or the upgraded platforms that's not available on the current gen. And my thing is like, in that game, it is kind of pointless to scrap it. I know Microsoft doesn't give a shit because they're made out of money, and they're kind of like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's about the money, because I think if they were building it themselves, they would keep on going. I think it's just the utter disrespect. Like you got to be on some real salt shit.
I think it's a respect thing.
Yeah, because dude, like if you said if I was like, all right, yo, pay me to do something, and then you turn around, I turn around, and I don't do the shit, like you be mad as fuck.
Oh, actually, thinking about that, I paid this guy to do my fucking oil and shit. He probably figured he wasn't going to change my oil, and I wasn't going to know. But he's not that smart, because of my card, right there by the dash, it tells you what your oil life is. So he never changed my oil. I figured maybe my gauge is fucked up, you know, because the nigga. So I went to another place, got my oil changed, went back to 100. So I was like, oh shit. So I seen him a couple of days ago. He's like hiding behind somebody else. I'm like, come on, man. Don't even. I said, listen, I'm being nice to you. See, what I was going to do, I was going to go into the shop and say, listen, change my oil. Like, I'm just letting you know that I know. I knew like weeks ago. I could have fucked you up then. I just want to let you know that you shouldn't do that, because the next person probably is not going to be as nice as me. You want that money? Like me, I just can't do it. You know what I mean? Like, because if I get the pound on this guy, I'll fucking kill him. I will, because I don't like. I hate a thief. To be honest, I do that boy real bad. You know what I mean? Can't nobody save that nigga. You got a big ass nigga up for you. And he a little nigga. I should send G to go fuck him up. Like, yo, G, go get this little nigga, man. He around your height and shit. His son,
Crazy.
that nigga. Yo, but that shit kind of pissed me off. I said, this nigga got the audacity to hide behind this other nigga like I can't see him. He was just hid behind the stop sign, nigga. Like, come on, man. You look crazy and shit. Like, I'm like, all right, whatever, bro. I want to smack him with my open hand like a bitch. Like, to smack the shit out of him, leave that red mark on his face. So every time somebody come in the shop, they can see, like, damn, we smacked the shit out of you. On his neck that says, I will not steal. I'm like, you got to wear this shit for the whole fucking day, dog. If I see you take that shit off, I'm coming in here, I'm going to slap the shit out of you again. Be up. Yeah, man, I think I coming from, it's like a sheer disrespect. It's like, yo, I could fuck your shit up if I wanted to. But I can simply just pull the funding, and then, you know, now you don't have my business no more. Say, oh, fuck From Software. From Software don't give a shit. They got PlayStation and, you know, I guess Nintendo. Yeah, that's cool. I understand what you're saying. Microsoft carries a big stick, man.
Yeah.
They have a lot of weight behind them. It's mostly money. So I'm pretty sure the money that they got offered by Microsoft, they ain't get offered money like that nowhere. And for some reason, I feel like Microsoft is not. Once the game got canceled, right, and Microsoft saw the response, I would think, you know, they were smart enough to be like, people really want to fuck with the Scalebound game. You know what? We're gonna put this shit back into production, keep it secret, and have it popping for the Scorpio. Same way Marvel vs. Capcom, they said, oh, there's going to be no more Marvel vs. Capcom. And then when they unveil Marvel vs. Capcom, they say, oh, we've been making this game for fucking 3 years, 2 years, whatever. It's like, oh, shit, you know what I mean? It's a new business strategy. That's why I say don't
rule it out.
Yeah. I was about to say, don't play them short yet. You know what I mean? Like, don't over for Scalebound, because I can see it popping up. And it's funny because I seen somebody say something about, oh, well, now I'm looking at Crackdown. Actually, fuck that. I'm gonna say these niggas' names. I was listening to Gaming Illuminati. It's Modern War Negro and shit. About Crackdown probably not gonna come out. I listen to them niggas. They not all the time, not because I don't want to and shit, but my YouTube been fucked up, so I've been missing a lot of people's videos and shit that. But a A lot of stuff they say I agree with. Some things they say I don't agree with. Like anytime they do a movie review, that shit is cringeworthy. Like these niggas know absolutely zero about cinematography, film, anything. I'm like, yo, I send them niggas a message. I say, yo, dog, video games is y'all lane. Movie reviews. Like y'all sound wild stupid. Like to a nigga who knows, like the same way you say that the video game niggas sound stupid when they talk about games. Y'all sound wild dumb when you talk about movies. Like, just don't do it. Or get somebody that knows what they're talking about. This shit sounds bad. What we were saying was like, oh, because I guess Scalebound got canceled. Oh, I guess Crackdown gonna get canceled too. I'm like, why do people think like this? I'm trying to figure out why people think. What's that fucking phone that got set on fire? That shit that was blowing up. It looked like microwave popcorn. It was the Galaxy. Was it?
Oh yeah, the Note.
The Galaxy Note 7. That shit blew up. Man, motherfuckers was dying and shit, getting burnt up by that shit. But guess what? I didn't hear nothing about no other phones getting canceled. I didn't hear about no recall for any other Galaxy phone company. So I don't understand why you guys who have been following video games as a business for years would say something that's stupid. Like, that's beyond stupidity. And I understand, like, the reasoning was like, oh, they haven't showed anything new about the game. But that's not cause to say the game is probably going to be terminated. That's more likely like they have the game under wraps. Because we didn't see shit about the... Yo, okay, guy. Listen, guy, you see me pulling over, right? So obviously I'm getting in this lane. I have a truck. You have a fucking piece of shit Honda. Up through your fucking Suzuki? What type of sneakers you got on? Because that's what you're going to be going home in, because you're not going to be driving your shit home if I hit you. Dumb as fuck. Yo, listen, to all you people out there, vehicles, if you see a fucking truck getting over, you get the fuck out the way. Niggas will fucking hit your shit. You know how I know? Because I'm driving a truck now. I've heard stories of shit niggas do. Yo, do you ever see them trucks that got them the fucking spikes? Now I'm pretty sure you've seen. Now you probably think that's nice decoration, nigga. That shit ain't for decoration. They hit your tires with that shit. You know how I know? Because niggas told me. Niggas told me numerous times. Like, yo, I came off the exit. This BMW tried to cut me off. Try to get back on. I hit that nigga tires. Fuck this nigga tires. So I said, damn, dog. He's like, man, he was like, yo, why you think they had that? I started asking him. He's like, yeah, all the time. I said, oh, shit. As a friendly driver, some niggas out there you don't want to fuck with. And these niggas will smack your car up, mack your shit. They don't care. You like, oh, I'm going to get you fired. Yeah, you can probably get fired. You get a 10. You have to prove that you was in the right and he was in the wrong. And on top of it, at the end of the day, you're still not going home in your car. Your car is fucked up. Trying to prove a point that you didn't prove because your car is fucked up. So now you get to take public transportation home and get your significant other or one of your friends to come pick you up. I'll put it like this. My car up. I never tailgated a nigga. A nigga cut me off. I let his ass go. Regardless if I'm in the truck or not. I do that shit with cars. The car start acting crazy. I'm like, all right, go ahead. A couple of miles down the road, that nigga's probably going to get into a fucking and become a fireball. And I don't want to be involved in that shit. I want to go home.
Oh, man, this bitch.
Play fucking video games. That's all I want to fucking do. Yeah, plus that whole shit with Crackdown sound fucking retardedly stupid. I was like, yeah, I understand the reasoning why they said it. It kind of makes sense. Not for nothing, they did say some I thought they was wrong. Like they said the Ninja Turtles game by Platinum was gonna be trash. I said y'all out of y'all fucking minds because it's Platinum, and then it happened to be trash. I don't know how that happened. And they said Suicide Squad was gonna be whack. Even though I said, yo, it's a different director. Like it's different director, different writers. But somehow it happened to be trash. That's bad.
Yeah.
Niggas guess off of bullshit, and this shit came true. It's like, damn. So, like, yo, Warner Brothers, y'all fucking up right now. What the difference between those companies and Microsoft is Microsoft. Microsoft did not become Microsoft by bullshitting around, you know, and playing around. Like, now maybe if it was Apple, I would believe it because Apple took more risks. Microsoft is not a super duper risk taker, even though people be like, oh my God, to get into the video game industry. Not really. They have the capital. If they didn't have the capital backing them, they probably wouldn't have did it. That's the only reason they did it. It's kind of like when you go buy something at the store and you got your kid with you and the kid like, oh, can I get some change to go get some candy? The fuck, you give them all that change because that shit ain't nothing. Pretty much, that's what the Xbox division is to Microsoft. They're the kids with the candy change. So
yeah, they can, that's why a lot of people talk about like I won't say a lot, but a couple people talk about Xbox should separate and do their own thing. But I'm like, that would be like if you talking about you live with your parents, you got free room and board, and yeah, you might not be able to do everything that you want to do, but you ain't gotta pay for shit. No, all of a sudden you gotta live on your own. You be turning around and be like, damn, rent is higher than a motherfucker out this bitch.
Yeah, that shit, rent ain't shit. I pay utilities in the fucking house. Nigga, that shit more than rent. That shit, I might as well just be rent. Now I know exactly what you're saying. That shit's fucking. Unless you get everything included, like all, which rarely ain't gonna happen. But Microsoft, they just not. To me, it's like, okay, if that's the case, then why doesn't fucking Sony go start their own PlayStation division? Why doesn't PlayStation start their own division outside of Sony? No, why? Because Sony is the reason they got all their connections. Dog, I'm driving. Yeah. Oh God, they need to have like when you get your license, they should have like truck awareness, like how to not crash into a truck. Because some of these people, it's like they try to run into the truck. That'll be how you die. I'm just letting you know that you don't successfully run into things and your car is okay. Usually when you hit stuff, it fucks your car up. So I don't know if you guys knew that, but obviously they didn't teach you that part. Driving directly into shit that is either stationary or moving. I'm my fucking way. Thank you. I wish I had the force power. I could just throw these motherfuckers. All right, we all for the mystery games. What's next on our agenda? No matter of fact, hold on. I was thinking about another game that they might bring back. Shit, I don't know, because Scalebound was pretty. I kind of pegged Scalebound to be the one. I really do think it is going to be Scalebound. I think Scalebound is going to be the game that everybody thinks isn't coming out. Because what else do they really have? Gears of War is already out.
Halo
like
Wars.
you said, it could be Perfect Dark, but they already announced Dark, so that wouldn't be the one. So it has to be another game.
I'm trying to think. What else do they have?
Oh, unless now are they saying this is okay? I can see Battletoads coming back.
Yeah, but they could bring that back, but my thing is, in what capacity? Is it going to just be another beat 'em up? Is that what they're going to do?
It'll probably be a beat 'em up, but like a more detailed beat 'em up or whatever. I think beat 'em ups are.
Are they going to be like an open world, like a God of War type? Are they like how God of War was? Not so much how it is now, but like how it was.
Oh yeah, the old God of War. I guess God of War was never really open world. It's like what you would call like an open stage. It's like what's another game like that? Resident Evil's like that. Devil May Cry is like that, where it's like once you unlock everything, you can go back to like to the beginning of the game where you came.
Oh man.
So those aren't really open world games, but I think they're like open structure games, I guess. That's what you want to call it.
Yeah.
Which I always like those because I'm like, okay, that's cool. It's a little bit better than the level structure. Depending on, I don't know, it depends on the game. It's kind of cool to run back. It's like, oh, I can run back. backtrack. Every time I see that in the game, the first thing I think is, oh shit, it's gonna be a lot of backtrack. I'm gonna be playing this fucking level right here for a while. Now, I know there's backtracking in RE7, right?
Yeah, it definitely is. Not a ton. It's not a ton, but there definitely is backtracking in it. Yeah, but I don't.
What I played of.
Yeah, I don't find it to be excessive.
Okay. Now, are those black things easier to kill in the game? I couldn't kill that shit. That shit was tough.
Wait, say that again.
Those black creatures that.
They're not. Yeah, they're not that bad. Like the main the humanoid characters are way harder to beat.
Oh, okay. What are boss characters?
Yeah, so yeah, they're way harder. Those things, I mean, they're annoying. It depends on what gun. Like the handgun is fucking shit. Like it sucks. It's hard as fuck to use that bitch. To me, it's even hard on. It's still hard on mouse and keyboard and shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. No. They said it was good to use on the like the VR headset, like for the PlayStation Pro. Which I'm like, all right, I believe that. I don't know how, but I guess because you're not using a regular controller, right? Does you have like a specialized controller?
Man, this.
You heard me?
Wait, say that again.
I said they said. They're saying that the PlayStation headset.
Yeah.
You can get headshots a whole lot easier. Like it's just way easier. And I said,
oh yeah. I heard with the VR shit. Yeah.
That bitch ass nigga. He still in there? Oh, he went home. He lucky. I was about to go right over there. Like, yo, what's up, man?
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah. I don't.
Fire at people.
I guess it's because you're using your head to aim and stay in the general direction of where you want to look.
What I was asking, do they have like a separate controller, like how the what is it? The Oculus? The Oculus, I think it has 3D controls or something like that. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Actually, I don't know if I don't know much about the. I don't know. Is it available on the Oculus yet?
Nah, I was just saying the Oculus has their own type of controllers and shit. Like they have 3D controllers that, like VR controllers that work specifically with, their setup. Supposedly, they're saying it's the best VR controls ever. Saying much because we don't. I mean, how many VR systems do we really know? Like that's popping right now.
This motherfucker's dying out this bitch.
For your phone?
Nah, my controller. I ain't got no goddamn bullets. This is such bullshit.
Oh, what are you playing?
Resident Evil. I'm trying to. I was trying to fucking master this bitch on Madhouse. This motherfucker don't want to run though. God damn.
What's that Madhouse? It's the highest difficulty.
It's the highest one I know of.
I'm surprised you back to playing RE, dog. Because you ain't played RE in a long time. Last time I remember.
Yeah, true.
Was the shit when Jacobo used to come over. We was trying to beat that shit. Like we was taking turns. Niggas was playing the games in shifts. See, y'all don't remember that shit. Y'all don't remember playing games in shifts. You know why? Because your fucking games is terrible. The shit is so bad you don't even want to play by your fucking self. He's be like, yo, let's play. What type of game shit? That shit's ass, bro.
Yeah. Oh shit. What time is it? It's 5:30, man. I gotta get up. All right, man. But that's what's up, man. We about to head out here. We'll be back on maybe Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday or Thursday.
God damn, it took forever.
But we out this bitch. And this is Live Mike. Have a good one. Peace.
Holla.